We're going to try to create our first Ionic app here, since we installed the dependencies and all the programs we need to do. So you need to go to your web store and just open it, and we're just going to create a new project. Right here I'm in my user, my folder, webstorm folders, and then on title. I'm just going to name the full folder Ionic dev, so I know that all my Ionic future apps and so on will be in this place here. So that actually creates a project for me. I am now going to open my terminal down here and make sure that I'm in the correct folder. As I can see right now, I'm in the Ionic-dev, and that looks correct. So if we go to the page here, if we go to this one, of course, Ionic, and we go up to the developer up in the top and set up an installation, we're just going to follow the instruction on this page so we can actually do all the correct things. Now this one here is in the previous video, I think it was, that we installed the Ionic template, so we can actually start using all these things here. And this next part here is actually we're going to make the Node.js and npm download all our stuff from the Ionic online repositories. So these are actually the things we're downloading is actually from located on GitHub that we also know now. So which one do we want? We have three things to choose from. We can choose a blank one, so there's like a total white page, something with tabs at the bottom, or we can choose one with a, in this case, a side menu. So I'm just going to take this over here to illustrate how easy this is. So we want to create, if we were creating a standard app, we just copy this down here, go to our browser here, and we actually don't need the $sign because I forgot it's already there. We're just going to write Ionic start, and this here, the myApp, is going to be the name, so we can change the myApp to something else, so portfolio or whatever you want. And side menu is just the template, so the template over here is called tabs, this one is called blank. So let's try and do this and see what happens. So right now it goes through creating the folder, yay, and it's downloading, extracting the folder that we want, the template we want, yay. Do you want to register this app with the Cordova to target iOS? And if we were to create a mobile application, we would click yes, but we're just going to try and create something towards just standard webs, so you can just put in no. Next part is it's going to run some small programs here to install all your files, and you can see running command, and once this is done it's going to ask me a few other questions, and then I'm actually almost ready to start. So install the free Ionic Pro. No, we don't want that one, we just wanted to be able to use and develop on it. And here we actually have some information if we're connecting this to our GitHub. They actually show us, remember to add all information or use the dot that we also know, and commit everything to our GitHub if we're doing that one. Right now we're just going to do an ls on the Mac and der on the PC to show our folder structure. So I was in the Ionic dev one, and I want to go into the myApp that I just downloaded. So cd myApp and hit enter, and then just to make sure that we're in the right folder, we have these files right now. To start our super new awesome app, we need to punch in Ionic serve. So it's kind of similar when we did the one with the SES, where we did the ses-watch and the two files. We just type in Ionic serve, and this is going to boot up our program or our app, and it's going to do it in a browser in a little bit, and it takes difference between computers. Some take 10 seconds, some takes 20 seconds, or so on. But once it's done, it's going to boot up in our browser. Come on, see, actually now it's starting SES, and yay! So right now we actually have a working application with two different pages right now. So that's how easy it is to start up a Ionic program from scratch.